What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Action After. And this week we're sitting down, we're chopping it up about Darryl Bellamy Jr.'s Action After item. And that Action After item was that this week we are doing an energy audit. All right, we're doing an energy audit. And this week we're going to be breaking it down into 3 separate Action After items that you can do. Now, in Darryl's episode, one of the things that he talked about that is so important, and you've heard us talk about this on this show time and time again, is how massively important it is to surround yourself with people that are helping you move your life in a forward direction, right? There's studies out there that show that you are within, I believe it's $5,000 salary-wise of the 5 people that you surround yourself with, right? And essentially what the study covers and exposes is that you really do become who you surround yourself with. Someone once used to tell me all the time, they're like, you hang out with 5 people that are smoking pot all day, you're going to start smoking pot all day. If you hang out with 5 people that are doing work that they love, you're going to start to do work you love. If you hang out with 5 people that are building a successful business, you're going to build a successful business. It's like, if you surround yourself with the people that you want to be like, you will become like the people you will become like those people. Right? So as we break down this week's episode, the first Action After item that we're going to do is going to be to audit your circle. And as we audit your circle for the first part, you want to ask yourself, who are the 5 people around you that influence your life in one of the bigger ways, in the biggest ways? And you want to begin to ask yourself those 5 people that are the closest to you, that influence your life the most. When you have a conversation with those people, after, do you feel that your energy is gained or do you feel that your energy is drained? Right? One of the beautiful things Darryl said is when he gets off of a phone call, and he used to do this more in the past when he was kind of going through this energy audit himself, is after he got off a phone call, he'd say, does my energy feel like it grew or it shrank? And he said, for the people that I get off the call or, whatever it is, I FaceTime with them or something like that. He's like, the people that I get off and I feel an energy drain, he's like, I'm going to start spending less time with those people. And he said, as he started to do this, his life began to massively shift. All right, so the first part, again, is ask yourself, who are the 5 people around you that influence your life in one of the biggest ways? The second part of the Action After is just like we mentioned, asking, are these people an energy drain or an energy gain for your life, right? Someone once said in a very simple manner, a similar way, that you are either a battery in life or you're a charger, right? You're either battery, meaning you're always taking the energy, you're always needing it, you're always feeding off other things, or you're the charger. You're the person that when a relationship comes and you engage with other people, they leave that conversation going, man, I feel an energy gain, I feel better, I feel, lighter, whatever it is. So ask yourself, are the people around you, are they batteries or are they chargers? Are they gaining to you or are they draining you? That's step 2. And then the third part is going to be that in the next 24 to 48 hours, challenge yourself. Let's even go a step further. In the next 24, 48 hours, if possible, don't talk to or associate with the energy drainers, right? This isn't saying for your entire life, don't ever speak to them again. But let's try this out for the next 24, 48 hours. And say for the next 24 hours minimum, 48 hours, maybe we go maximum, and then you feel it out from there. But for the next 24 to 48 hours, do not associate with the people that are energy drains. And I mean, don't text them, don't talk to them. You could even send them a message right now and say, hey, one of my friends said that I gotta, take a social media cleanse or a phone cleanse for the next 2 days. I just want to let you know I'm not going to get back to you for the next 2 days. Maybe just say that. Blame it on me. I will be your excuse. All right. But for the next 2 days, do not associate with the energy drainers. And then what I want you to do on the opposite end is from those 5 people that are in your life, if you have some that are energy gainers, or maybe even if you don't have any people in your 5 that are energy gainers, ask yourself, who are other people in your life that are energy gainers? And then in the next 24, 48 hours, start spending more time with those people. All right. So the next 24, 48 hours, what you're going to do not spend any time with the energy drainers. Again, this isn't a life thing. just for the next 24 to 48 hours so you can start to see how this feels. And that same 24 to 48 hours, replace that time that you would have interacted with the negative people, the energy drainers, and replace that time with the energy gainers. Maybe you can text the energy gainer. Maybe you can hop on a phone call with the energy gainer, right? Maybe you can go get lunch with the energy gainer instead of the energy drainer, right? But for the next 24, 48 hours, I think this is going to be so fascinating for so many of you to feel how in just 1 day, 2 days, how much you will radically begin to watch your energy and your focus in life, and maybe even your happiness level, so many other aspects of your life begin to shift because you change this association. All right, so that's going to be the action after for this week. Again, number one, ask yourself, who are the 5 people that are closest to you that influence your life in the biggest way? Figure out those 5 people. Number 2, ask yourself, are these people energy drainers or energy gainers? Are they a battery or a charger? Do they feel, when I leave the conversation with them, do I feel more energized or do I feel more drained? That's part 2. Once you figure that out, step 3 is anyone that you discovered on that list that is an energy drainer for the next 24, 48 hours, 24 at a minimum. Don't talk to them. Don't associate to them if you can, right? Obviously, there's some circumstance where you go, I can't disassociate from them. But if you can, either entirely don't talk to them for the next 24 to 48 hours, or maybe just disassociate, talk to them a little bit less. But if you can, try not to spend any time with them for the next 24 to 48 hours. And then on the opposite end, fill those gaps with energy gainers. Fill that time with, instead of spending time with the energy drainers, now spend time with the energy gainers. For the next 24 to 48 hours, spend more time with the people that are chargers, with the people that gain energy in your life. That when you leave a conversation with them, you feel you have more energy, you feel you've gained energy, and go out and do that. All right, so those are going to be the 3 steps. Make sure that you go out and really do challenge yourself to do this over the next 24 to 48 hours. I would love for some of you that say, I'm going to really do this. I'm going to step up. And for the next 24, 48, again, it doesn't need to be for life. This isn't saying I'm never going to hang out with these people or see them or talk to them again. This is just, let's try it for 24 to 48 hours and see what happens. And then go from there, right? But I would love for some of you, as you go through this exercise, send me a message on social media. It's Stu Massengill. You could look at the podcast cover to see how you spell my name. But reach out to me on social media and just let me know, how did it feel for you when you started to do this energy audit? All right, I'd love to hear from you and see what shifts and insights you've made even in just doing this for 24 to 48 hours. All right, so that, my friends, is going to be the action after for this week. Other than that, have a phenomenal rest of your day. And I will talk to many of you on the podcast next week. Take care, everybody.